Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about email marketing step 2, provide great content. Email marketing is all about expectations, and it's up to you to set them. If your call to action is strong and your follow-up is consistent, then you can count on a successful email campaign. However, if you promise to send one email per week and instead send them daily, then you're setting yourself up for failure. On the contrary, if someone is expecting daily updates or critical product updates and you don't deliver, then they are likely to be just as upset in that case too. This is why the first follow-up email is so crucial to the success of your email marketing efforts. Send an introduction email. For example, here's a basic welcome email for Airbomb to a new host. It explains the basics of the process and what you can expect to receive from Airbombs. Spotify sends out a similar email that confirms the subscription and lets them know what they can expect. So send an introduction email. This is an example of an introduction email of Spotify design. So it is like this. Welcome to the band. You have signed up for irregular doses of Spotify design straight to your inbox. We're so pleased to have you on board. Please note you can unsubscribe at any time by clicking unsubscribe from this list. It's right there in the footer. So you see that was an example of introduction email. Almost all email service providers give you the option to create an automated welcome sequence, so take advantage of it. The initial follow-up email should be sent immediately as a way to introduce yourself and detail what you plan on doing with your new subscriber's email address. It's better to be long-winded and detailed than it is to be quick and unobtrusive. But if you can pull off quick and concise, then more power to you. From here, it's simply a matter of living up to their expectations. So the next point is don't pitch right away. You're not running an email list just for the fun of it. You're there to engage customers and make sales. Transitioning from an email list that provides tons of free value into a list that pitches a product for money can be a tricky switch to make. To do it effectively, it's a good idea to think in advance about your pitching. You don't want to surprise everyone with a pitch all of a sudden. You'll have a much more successful campaign if people expect sales pitches every once in a while. If you're going to get in the habit of selling often, try to put yourself in the reader's shoes. Ask yourself if your messaging is consistent with the expectations you have set. If possible, understand what the customer has shown interest in before and send similar offers down the line. Those that send blind offers are far more likely to lose permission to keep doing so. Again, each business has different needs, and there aren't any hard and fast rules as to how often you can pitch or provide content. Just remember that an email list is a permission asset, and it's better to err on the side of caution than to play it loose and reckless. Now, let's see how to write a great email newsletter. Let's talk about the difference between a good newsletter and a bad newsletter. The first sign that you have received a bad newsletter is that you don't recall ever asking to receive it. Typically, this happens when a business either fails to maintain a regular email routine or manually adds someone to their list after receiving a business card or personal email. Make sure everyone remembers you. The best way to do this is not to let your emails lapse for too long. Try to send an email at least once a month or once a week if you can. I find the most compelling newsletter are those that do a great job of mixing messaging and updates. For example, while the email might contain a list of product updates and images, it's balanced by a personal message or friendly memo. Use your newsletter as a way to further your relationship with the reader customer rather than to pitch them. Save the pitch for unique updates, offers, and announcements. Then we have use email automation carefully. If you're just starting out with an email list, it's easy to imagine you'll have time to personally respond to every new subscriber. Once you start getting more than a handful of subscribers, it becomes next to impossible to keep it up. You'll start to get more and more complex campaigns, and following through with everyone all the time is impossible. Top marketers seem to do this exact thing. How? Their secret is email automation. It automatically sends out emails that you schedule in advance. By scheduling a set of emails to send in advance, you can prevent going dark for any length of time. Oftentimes, companies plan out a series of emails ranging from a few days to a few months that automatically deliver warning up anyone who signs up for your list. That way, when you do need to announce a new product or sale, you can count on the fact that they are paying attention. Since you have built up a relationship over several weeks or months, you are much less likely to annoy your readers. Thanks for watching this video.